my FamBam. How you guys all doing today? I hope you guys are having an amazing day, whatever. So I have gotten this doll. It's been sitting here waiting for me to open it or whatever. So let's see if it's a boy or a girl or whatever. I was reborn pregnant. So I was like, I need to open this box. I haven't done it. I haven't done it. I haven't done it. And I was really upset with the artist, you know. And so I was like, I want to talk about it because this is just the person I am. I think it's bad business. I think it's unprofessional. I think it was very rude. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I will tell you the story, and I have the receipts right here as well, because I had asked her if I can make payments on her while she was even starting to paint it, or she was in the process of painting it. And she told me, yeah, because someone else had made payments on another doll she was selling, right? Thank you so much for adopting. I hope you enjoy her as much as I do. Allison, she said. She put it in a little bag or whatever. So let's go ahead and jump into the box. And let's grab her. Grab him or her. Well, let's see what it is. Okay, here's diapers. Cute little diapers in the box. And then it came with a seat. Oh, let me not show you that until we get her out. Little pacifier, little passy. Okay. And so I couldn't get to making videos or whatever. So, you know, with that being said, it was kind of hard to make videos work and come home and you're exhausted and you're tired and you just want to go home, you know, and go to sleep. So that's what was going on. So with that being said, guys, like I was saying, let me show you her little body. Oh, she's so cute. I've been wanting one because Marisol, she has all the dolls that you'll ever want. Go and check out her channel and you'll want all her dolls. But, okay, let me tell you the story on this little baby. I have never really cared for an Adalyn sculpt, right? So let's see her face. She don't have no hair, and I don't really like the painted look. So I was like, oh, nice. She doesn't have painted hair, so I can root her hair. So anyways, with that being said, guys, I have never really cared for an Adalyn sculpt, but the more and more I kept seeing Marisol with her Adalyns and her silicone Adalyns and all that, I was like, I need one in my collection. So I'm so happy I got this little cutie, and it worked out perfectly, let me tell you. Okay, so that artist, right? So, oh, and then here's her COA. She's authentic. She's 261 out of 999. And she's the little Adalyn sculpt. How cute. I'm so excited to have her. And then here's her little binky. So she's painted. She just doesn't have no hair. She's a baldy, and that works out perfect. She's so cute, her little face. And I'm glad I got the open-eyed. I guess her eyes are, yeah, they're blue. They're cute. She's so cute. And I was like, if I don't like the way her paint job is, I can just, what is it? Take it off and then redo her, right? But I think I like her paint. It doesn't look bad. She's not a darker baby, but she's a light-skinned baby. Her little hands. And let's see her little feet. She has a little diaper. She didn't come with a belly plate. And so, yeah, so I kept watching Marisol and watching Marisol's video, and I was like, I want to snatch this one up. So I was excited when, you know, the artist was painting her, and I wanted her, and she had a belly plate on that one. And so anyways, with that being said, I had asked, like I said, since she was painting it, and she told me, yeah, I could, you know, make payments. So I didn't know, you know, to bother her while she was painting it, or she would let me know when I could start making payments. She didn't say anything like that, so that was fine, whatever. So I thought maybe, you know, she would let me know when she was done, and I would pick her up. I mean, start making payments, right? Well, anyways, with that being said, she had texted me after, while I was at work, and I couldn't get back to her until later, and she had asked me if I was still interested in the Adalyn and all this and that, right? And I was like, at the time, I don't know if I had messaged her back later on that night or the next day, but when I had mentioned that I had wanted to purchase her and if I could still make payments, because she said that I could make payments, she didn't text me till the next day, and she told me that she had to go on a trip and she had to sell it to some other person that was interested. Well, that kind of was the message. Wait, no, was that the message? No, it wasn't that message. She said, I think she said someone was interested in it. That was it. So then she told me the next day that she was going on a trip and she had to sell it right away, and that person had the full amount of money, and she didn't even ask me for the full amount of money. She didn't explain to me that she was going on a trip, anything, because I had the full payment. I had, I think she was selling hers for $650, six something. And I had the full payment then. Well, she didn't tell me nothing. She just said, I sold it to the girl that was interested. I needed it for a trip. She had the full payment. And bye. That's all she was saying. Like, bye, Felicia. And I was just like, wow, that's pretty crappy. Like, there's no other words. Crappy, dung. Like, that was... whatever, you don't mean anything to me. Even though you're a customer or whatever, you don't mean anything to me. So I was pretty hurt about it, because I'm like, that's not what artists do, you know. You would have let me know ahead of time. Even at the last minute, I have to, you know, communication, and communication is key. And there was no communication. It was just like, do you want, on a Friday, I think she texts, are you still interested in her and getting her? And that was it. She didn't say, I need the full amount. She didn't say none of that. And here's the receipts. I'll show you them. And then the next day when I said, you know, the night before, I had told her, yeah, I still was interested. And if she took payments, she could have communicated that then too. She didn't. So the next day she was like, I sold her to that other person because I needed to go on the money for a trip. I'm like, wow. Yeah. So I will never do business with her. That's like doing someone dirty, like doing someone wrong. So there's that for that. So yeah, anyways, and then I came across her because I wanted her and I wanted to get a blank sculpt of her, but she is hard to find. And this person that was adopting her, she said that she was trying to get rid of downsize her collection. So she was selling her bald, and I got her for a good price. I believe I paid $350. Yeah, $350 for her. And I like her weight, but her hair, but that's cute, I think, you know, because her head moves, you know. But yeah, it says Adalyn by Tasha. Oh, it's by Tasha Babies, I think, or Babies, something like that. So yeah, she's so cute. This little Adalyn. She be scratching her face. No, I don't think she seems like she has a scratch face. I was worried, you know, to get a doll in the mail, and like someone was saying they put cat stuff in the body. I was like, what the heck? So I want to check and make sure everything is okay. And yeah, I think her weight is pretty good. Her booty feels like it has booty there. So I'm wondering what's in there, you know, just curious. I just want to say, like, she didn't give me no heads up, no nothing. She just texted if I still was interested in buying Adalyn doll. And then she texted the next day when I had got back to her, asking her if she would take the payment still for her. She came back the next day saying that she already sold her to someone that was interested and she needed to sell it for a trip. That's like very unprofessional, just not even right. Like, I'm a customer at the end of the day, you know, and not to even like talk to me about it or let me know that someone was interested. So, you know, where can I go from that? Or like explain it to me, like I need to sell her right away so I can go on this trip. I had the full amount that day, But, you know, she had told me I can make payments. So that's why I was asking her and the text if I could still make payments. But she just like totally ignored everything and just was like, I sold her, you know. And that's what is pretty crappy to me, because that was like I was a piece of garbage. Like I didn't mean nothing. I didn't exist, you know, and that's not fair to us. And so I believe that we should let people know our experience with a reborn artist as well. You know, we promote them, and we talk about them, and we show you guys how good these artists are. And, you know, we're getting the word out for these artists. And when someone treats you like that, we have to let people know, you know, in the community, how we're getting treated by a reborn artist as well, you know, that are trying to sell these dolls that they're making. So I'm sure, you know, I get reviews now that I started painting silicone dolls. I wouldn't do that to people. I just wouldn't. That's not my character. That's not me. But for that to happen to me, it just made me not even want to, you know, experience making videos, anymore, and really watching any videos, because that was devastating too. And plus I was busy working, so I couldn't make videos then. But I'm back, guys. But anyways, with that being said, guys, I will catch you guys on the next one. And never forget, y'all, Te Amo Muchisimo. Now, Marisol, I have one just like you now. Now we're all cousins here. Hi, cousins. I don't know. I might leave her name Adalyn. I don't know. We'll see what I end up deciding to name her. But she's such a cutie. Anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next one. And never forget, y'all, Te Amo Muchisimo. Through the wastelands, through the